Hello again and welcome to Bear Beer Reviews number 10. Before we get started on today's beer, a couple of pieces of exciting news. Over the next couple of days I'm going to be going back to the Castle Brewery and helping them brew, so I'm going to try and take across this camera and get some video footage of the brewing process and what we do in our little brewery on Garrowby. I've already spoken about in the last video. Two little containers that we use, really old fashioned style of brewing, quite interesting, maybe touch about formulating beer recipes and stuff like that, so should be a bit of how-to maybe videos coming in the next couple of days. And then on Saturday I'll be doing a trip up to a brewery up in North Yorkshire, quite a big commercial one. I won't spoil it for now, and hopefully I shall get an interview with someone there or have a chat to someone, or even at the very least I'll be doing some beer reviews straight from the cask at their little brewery. So without further ado, considering I'm going to have quite a busy week of English ales, I thought I would get a bottle of St. Peter's Organic Ale. Really distinctive bottle. As you can probably see, it's in oval shapes and it's got this just see if you can see it, it's got like a bit of textured part at the bottom as well, and also got it on St. Peter's Brewery logo on it as well, which is pretty cool. The bottle, it says on the back, is a copy of one produced in 1770 for a Thomas Gerard of Gibbstown, just across the Delaware River from Philadelphia. St. Peter's brewing in Suffolk in like a big old medieval hall. Again, it's meant to be quite a kind of low-key brewery, which gets quite interesting, I find. I've not actually tried anything by St. Peter's before, but I know they're quite ubiquitous on supermarket shelves. Actually, that's quite a cool bottle top as well, a little crew with a key on him. So, let's crack it open and have a smell. See if we can't get some smoke coming off the top. Oh, I need to get a new bottle opener, don't I? Oh, it's fizzing up like mad. You can see it's coming up the bottleneck. Right, pour it out. And today I'm going to be using a good old half pint glass. This one's from Ebisu Brewery in Japan, from when I was out there in the summer. It's quite hard to find Ebisu beer over here. You might see Sapporo or Asahi instead, but if you ever see Ebisu, give it a try. This is pretty, it's a standardy kind of lager really, but it's interesting. So there we go, a little half pint glass. It's frothing away nicely. Wonderful clear kind of golden colour. Really nice white top, and the aroma is straight from the bottle. Really piney, resiny hops coming through. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It smells quite, for a pale ale, it actually smells quite like a lager. I want to say a better lager, a much better lager, I hope. But yeah, lots of piney, resiny notes. I'm not really getting anything in the way of malt body coming through. Just trying to see if there's anything citrusy, but it's just holding back. It's more kind of like an acrid, hoppy note. Just smells of hops, really. So let's crack on in there and see what we find. Oh, oh, I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. That's it's quite disappointing. I'll just give it another taste. Wow, that's an initial kind of piney, hoppy hit and piney bitterness, and it kind of peaks and goes straight down. Then there's nothing. Then there's nothing. It's a real fast, straight on the front of your palate, and then nothing. It bottoms out. It just seems to bottom out from flavour, and I said it smelled a bit like a lager. It kind of tastes a bit like one. It's a shame, because that first kind of hit is a nice hoppy beer. It tastes quite piney. There's a little bit of malt coming through after, but it kind of goes. You get a nice hoppy hit, a little bit of a taste of malt, and then water, wet. Nothing particularly tasty. It's quite disappointing actually. That's it's not brilliant. I'm not sure if I'd particularly drink that. I'm not sure if I'd try it again. It's just a bit lacking in flavour really. I'll give it another shot. No. Hops, tiny bit of malt, nothing. And just continues to be nothing. There's no residual bitterness, very tiny, a little bit of flavour carrying on, but it's definitely very, very watery. It's a real shame. One of the things I did mention actually, you can see from the light shining through it, this is green glass. I wonder if that's perhaps a problem. I bought this one from where I work, and it was on a reduce because we were trying to sell it off. So I wonder if it's been on the shelf for quite a while. And with green glass, it lets in quite a bit of UV light. You will see most ales are bottled in brown glass now, and most your rubbish lagers and stuff are in clear glass. And somewhere in between, you get your green glasses. They're all just different layers. A clear glass letting all UV light as it possibly can, and the beer degrades so much faster than you actually think it would. Green glass is only very slightly better, and brown glass pretty much keeps out all light and stops any chemical reaction. So perhaps it is the green glass that has had some kind of UV reaction. Something's happening with the light getting in there, and something's preventing it. Maybe it's just a bad bottle that I'm having, but it just seems to get a little bit of piney resin, a little bit of a malty body, and then nothing. It's not really that brilliant. It's not. And considering it's an organic ale and it's brewed in kind of a traditional style, it's got a funky bottle. I was kind of had big hopes for this one. I didn't mention as well. You see, I'm getting bad at this. It's 4.5%, so it's I thought it might be quite a reasonably sessionable beer, something nice and light and drinkable. It's definitely light. It's got a light body to it. But a very light flavour as well. I might as well be drinking a lager from tap or something. So I'll wait and see. I'll have to try something else by St. Peter's, but that one was pretty disappointing. Oh well. Like I said, next couple of days I'm going to be out brewing, so I should get some video footage from there. And on Saturday, which is 2 days away, I'm going to be visiting a big brewery as well. So plenty of videos to keep you up to date. I might even do another beer review now because this one's pretty disappointing. I think I've got room for another beer. So I shall see you all soon in Beer Review number 11. Ta-ra.